We need to raise our kids who are oblivious to cars and houses and money and homes. One time the Sahabi who walks into, by the way, the biggest power of the planet at that time, who had just defeated the Persians. And this Sahabi who didn't even have proper shoes on his feet because his shoes were broken and he was carrying a spear. And he walks up to the king of Persia because the army had sent him. Umar ibn Khattab's army had sent him. So the prime minister of that king comes to the Sahabi and he says, "What are you doing, man? What are you wearing? And do you know the price of the carpet you're walking on right now? And you're poking holes with your spear? Do you even know what you're doing?" And the Sahabi looks at him and is like, "Who are you?" And he said, "I am the prime minister to my own God." And he said, You have a God? Your God is the prime minister? He said, "Yes, you're about to meet our God. You make sure you're prepared to meet our God, because you're not dressed to meet my God. You're not carrying the right gifts for my God. You don't look the way you're ready for my God." So this Sahabi, this companion of the Prophet ﷺ says, "I have a message. Tell your God that I came from his God. So make sure you tell him that. I'm waiting right here on your $1 million carpet, poking holes in my $2 spear." So this prime minister went, because this is the first time his God was addressed like this. And he said, "Are you the general of the army?" He said, "General of the army? To call your God whatever he is, it doesn't require a general of the army. It just requires common sense." And what? We all know that. But in Pakistan, you can't even meet the prime minister, man. You cannot. And somehow, if you end up meeting him, you will be made to stand so far that you can't talk to him properly. There are going to be so many guards and glitters and chandeliers and armed personnel to intimidate you so that you cannot say anything unless you come from a rank higher than him.